when the tragedies happened, when the homicides occurred, for many of you, you didn't believe it, correct? It's a nightmare. When I wake up, I'll find out it didn't happen. For many of you, the reality comes months later, 6 months, when the tumult and the shouting dies, the captains and the kings depart, the people who were around aren't around anymore. Grief goes in its own direction. And what we have to do is accept the grief. For many people, there's a sense of guilt. What did I do wrong? I still recall somebody in Oklahoma City saying to me, I knew my daughter had a cold that morning. I shouldn't allow her to go. I killed her. So often I hear people through domestic violence who say, I didn't know that he was capable, she was capable of doing this. I say to people, I cannot stop you from suffering. I can. You can, Tony. But we can stop you from suffering for the wrong reasons. And now you have to express your feelings. If each person in the room, in this area, has one good friend, you're lucky. You're not in your head. Somebody whom you can talk and say, I feel this way, and they won't say, you shouldn't feel this way. When you can say, I'm angry. You shouldn't be angry. I'm angry at God. I've spoken in almost every archdiocese in Massachusetts, and I always say, angry thoughts do not make bad people. It's okay to be angry at God. God can take it. Abraham yelled at God, shall not the God of justice do justly? The shortest sentence in the New Testament. You know it all. When it talks about the weeping, it's okay to weep. And so we have all of these feelings, and in all of these feelings, we have to let it go. And then we have to go on with life. And to go on with life doesn't mean to forget. We'll never forget all of the people who are here tonight. We go on with memories that never die. We go on, in the words of Edna Vincent Millay, life goes on, I know not why. But we go on living. And we come to the garden of peace. And here we find solace. Here we find peace. Here we find moments of introspection. Here we can find ourselves. But that's not enough. You, the keeper of tears, it's not enough. It's what we're going to do with the silence. How are we going to ennoble ignoble misfortune? How are we going to turn tragedy into something which is meaningful? How can we live as they would want us to live? How can we love as they would want us to love? How can we serve as they would want us to serve? How can we make this a better community where we feel safe in our neighborhoods, in our communities, in our country? The nation shall no longer lift up sword against nation, neither will they learn peace any longer. But they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pretty books. And what you have taught me is the meaning of life. What's really important, isn't so? All of you, isn't what you thought was so important? So the Red Sox lost 8 of 10 games. I don't sleep too well as a result. But that's not the important thing. What's really important is life interrupted, but love enhanced. And every day of my life, I draw a line. Birth and death. I'm 86. I'm closer to D. And I filled in that line, one line. What am I most proud? What are the things that are really important? What are the things that I want to do? And then I take another line. What are the things I have yet to accomplish? What can I do? How can I take their memories and make them into monuments and make them a better world? Because they had trod upon it. Because the whole emphasis is the words of the bridge of St. Louis Ray. There's the land of the living and the land of the dead, and that bridge is love. So I conclude with words taken from your Bible and my Bible. It talks about people who love each other. It's called the Song of Songs. It says, behold, thou art fair, my love, behold, thou art fair. My beloved spake unto me and said, rise up, my loved one, and come away. For lo, the winter is past, the rains are over and gone. The flowers appear on the earth, the time of the singing of the birds is come, and the voice of the turtle dove is heard in the land. Behold, thou art fair, my love. Behold, thou art fair. And then it realizes all of us die. Unfortunately, we're here because of the violence. All must die. And it concludes, for love is stronger than the grave. Many waters cannot quench love, neither can the floods drown it. For love is stronger than death. For I have come here to tell you what you know better than I, for you are the professional, you are the experts. I have come to speak not about death and dying, but about life and living. And to you, my rabbis, in the words of Fiddler in the Roof, to life,